hazard.
Hello again, it's Steve Hunt from Coldbeam Games with another developer blog for Beat Hazard 2, and look what I've got working. Ooh, lights. Proper 3D lighting on the spaceships. So I've currently got a light attached to my mouse cursor. As you can see, as I move it over the spaceships, they get properly lit. These specular highlights, and the lights changing brilliance with the beat of the music and a different colour. I'm very, very pleased with this. It looks really nice. So obviously the intention is, these are test spaceships by the way, whether I'll use these in the final game, not 100% sure yet, but here just to demonstrate how it works. At the moment these are the only ships with this on. There's also a lot of other things to show you, so let's have a look. I'll go into a bit more detail on the 3D lighting later in the video if people want a bit more of a technical breakdown. And first thing to look at is I've got all these different leaderboards working now. So you've got overall XP. These are your friends, which also mixed in with the overall high scores. And as with Beat Hazard 1, we've got track leaderboards, which are broken down into lengths. So now it'll tell you what level you were playing on and the intensity and the date. Here we go. And you can also put in a comment at the end of the track if you want. But also I've got working are per track leaderboards as well. So now every track has got its own leaderboard. If you've got a high score on a track, it automatically downloads it. So here I'm Starg and that's Bert. I've currently got the second highest score in the game, so I can then look at that. And if I just listen to a track, it will actually go, if I've not actually played a track, I can just listen to it and it will go away and get that leaderboard. So I can say if I want to go and try and beat Bert, let's play this one. The other thing I've added is while you're playing, you'll see on the right hand side the sort of replays of the scores of your friends and the scores of the top 3 people in the world. So as you're playing, you'll have an idea of how you're doing against their score, and it'll also show you your previous score. So this on the right says Bert and me, I'm the one in yellow. Well, here we go, here's the new ships. So you can see the lighting. If I fire across the ship, you can see the light from the actual beam is lighting up the spaceship properly. Don't worry about the size, they're all stupidly big while I'm testing, just to make sure it's all working. Eventually this lighting, the new 3D lighting, will be added to all the spaceships in the game and all the little objects and debris flying around. So you can see on the right hand side, Bert was at this point in the track that's got 136,000 points and I've got 200,000 points, so I'm currently beating it. And as every time you complete a track, or anyone else completes a track, all that data is uploaded to a leaderboard, and you get to see it as you play. So hopefully it'll give you a bit of an idea of where you stand against your friends. Let me die, so I'm going to kill myself. There we go. So the other thing is the news feed. There's nothing in there at the moment. If you or your friends, if one of your scores gets beaten, it will send a message to this news feed. So when you log in, you'll have a list of all the things that have happened since the last time you've played. If one of your friends has leveled up, or if somebody's tried a new song that you've got, you'll be able to go and play it. If someone's dethroned you, you'll also get a message through the news feed, and there is an option of also setting that up so you can get an email. And this is the friends comparison, so you can quickly look how you measure up to other people. So things are going pretty well. Let's have a quick look at this 3D stuff. So let me quit out of the game. So this is a quick technical example of how the new spaceships are going to work. So here's a 3D model, and this is Blender, which I've just been learning. It's a pretty amazing program. Now, so you take the 3D model. There's no actual 3D in the game. It's all done in 2D. So what you do is you render the actual 3D model as a 2D sprite, which is pretty much how Beta-1 worked. It just worked on sprites. But the trick is this time, because it's a real 3D model, you can also render out this, and this is called a normal map. And the red, green, blue elements of that picture represent what you call vectors, and those vectors essentially they point off the surface of the shape, and this is combined with the sprite. So when you run this through what's called a shader, it can work out work from a light source how that light is going to bounce off the surface of that sprite. So essentially you're giving it, well, I guess that is the 3D information. Even though there's no 3D mesh, it's a per pixel 3D map of the surface of that sprite, and that's how it works. And then you can, from that, you have a lighting model. So the game tells the shaders where the lights are, what colour they are, how bright they are, and the shaders go away and do the rest. So it's a pretty cool system, and hopefully will make the game look a bit more a bit more interesting, a bit more intense than the original game. A lot more work involved obviously in generating all this data to get it working, but hopefully it'll be worth it, and it will look really nice. So that's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for more videos soon. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to pre-order the game, all the information in the link below. So see you next time. Bye.